Hi guys, Logfolk here and welcome back to another FIFA 17 player review. Today we're going to be reviewing the 88 rated Voodoo Brandem striker, TOTS Kruse. He cost me 67,000 coins, and in the 8 games that I played with him, he scored me 6 goals and got me 0 assists. He has a high medium work rate along with a 4-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves. So let's now get into his in-game stats and highlights. Okay guys, so getting off into Kruse's in-game stats, the 4 main stats on his card which stand out to me are his 92 finishing, his 93 volleys, his 92 ball control and his 94 short passing, and he does not have any specialists or traits. And before we get off into the pros and cons of this card guys, I would just like to mention that in 3 of the 8 games there were people forced relegating themselves. I was very unlucky when it came to that, so overall it was 6 goals in 5 games when using this card. But anyway guys, getting off into the pros, for me his first pro is his finishing. He does have 92 finishing on the in-game stats as I mentioned earlier, and it definitely reflected in game. Also his shot power is very good. I think his shot power might be 93, which is also very good, and it was definitely inside the box where Kruse was able to do the most kind of damage, in particular with the low driven shots and the finesse shots as well. I was very happy with that. He also got 3 goals in 1 game, which is very good, and in general I was just very happy with his finishing. From outside the box I definitely had a few chances. There was 1 free kick which he almost scored with him. His free kicks do seem to be pretty good as well, and yeah, in general I was very happy with his finishing. His second pro then for me is in general, he's just a very consistent player, and what I mean by this is his dribbling's good, his passing you can't really tell too much at a striker, but I mean his passing seemed fine in the striker position, and also his physical was pretty good, despite him only being like 5'11", I was pretty happy with his physical. But one of the most surprising things about this card for me was his pace. He only has 80 pace on his card. To me it felt like it was in the mid-80s. I believe have the Hawk, which does already increase his pace, but I think even without having that chem style on it, I think his pace was still definitely better than 80, absolutely. So I was very happy with his pace, so do not let that pace put you off this card at all. And then in terms of cons, I do have 1 con for him, and I was very surprised about this one. I think a lot of you guys will be as well, is his positioning. Now, he has 98 positioning. That is his highest in-game stats on this team of the season card. 98 positioning, which is phenomenal. Yet, I didn't think that at all. I felt like it was in the 70s for me. The issue being for me was, even though he has a high medium work rate, just too many times he was down in that in a cam position almost. And I didn't like that. You know, there was many occasions where Bergkamp would be the striker and he would be in a cam position, and I didn't want that. I wanted Kruse to be up front, you know, scoring the goals instead of being in the cam position. And then also a lot of times he drift wide when I didn't really want him to, and he just wouldn't be in the best positions for the rest of the team to make passes to. He wasn't making the best runs for me on a few occasions, and it was very frustrating when using this card that his positioning just wasn't up to scratch for me. But in general, I really did enjoy him. Apart from the positioning, I really did enjoy him. I mean, 6 goals in technically 5 games that I played with him is a very good return. Some people would question where's the best to play him, a striker or a cam. For me, you can play him anywhere. I'm not gonna, I mean, I'd play him as a striker, because I think Bergkamp, I've already got Bergkamp, so I think Bergkamp's much better a cam than what Kruse would be. But I think Kruse definitely suits a striker position, but he also suits a cam position, so it's up to you guys on where you want to play him. But he can definitely play in any position that you guys choose to. But overall, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10 rating. Just that positioning being a little bit disappointing for me, but it might be good enough for you guys. But overall, guys, that's going to finish off this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.